Hi Mad family, the interest rate has just been put on hold. Follow me, let's dig a little bit deeper. So interest rates are on hold at the moment. Now what's that going to do? Well, if it decreased, it would have boosted up everyone's borrowing capacity. So it would have put probably a little bit more pressure on house prices and unit prices. But with it on hold, there's probably not as much pressure. But there's still quite a lot going on in the market. And there's still a few challenges at the moment that people are facing. One of them is of course the cost of living and the affordability to try and get into the property market. The second is the tight supply of property. There's not really much property going up for sale at the moment. There's a lot of people trying to hold on to their property, or alternatively, they want to move, but they don't want to have to go through the transition of moving because then they have to go back into a competitive market to try and secure another property. So there's a bit of an issue there. The third thing is the new disclosure laws that did come out on the 1st of August. So with that, there's a lot more compliance involved for sellers, which means that things are taking a lot longer. So those are the challenges we're facing. And there's still a lot of competition. There's still a few government schemes out there helping first home buyers. One of them is, as of today, you can buy for a max purchase price of $700,000, okay? With no government fees. And all you need is a 5% deposit as a first home buyer. So there's so much competition at 700 or less. Now this has been running for a little bit. As you can imagine, a lot of property now has moved past that 700K price, and there's all these first home buyers capped at a 700K purchase price. But as of tomorrow, this 700K purchase price will increase up to $1 million. And you only need a 5% deposit. So you only need about $90,000 to purchase for $1 million. And the beauty of this scheme here is that there's no income cap. For a household, your income couldn't exceed $200,000 as a couple. As a single applicant, $125,000. But now with this new scheme here, there's no income caps. So now there's heaps more people out there eligible under this government scheme, buying up to $1 million. So that will definitely create more pressure in the market and more first home buyers. So the best thing you can do is, if you have been looking in the market, you've been restricted based off that 700K purchase price under the government scheme, get back in touch and we can look at increasing it. Alternatively, if you were thinking about getting into the property market, try and get in sooner because there's going to be heaps of growth over the next 12 months. So reach out if you do have any questions, but that's a little update on what's happening at the moment. Heaps of movement in the market, heaps going on, heaps of pressure to try and find property, especially in the lead up to the Olympics. If I had $1 for every time a client said I need to buy before the Olympics. So be mindful of what's happening out there and please reach out if you've got any questions, all right? Have a beautiful and mad day.